The surprising truth about eggs and heart health. 2 years ago, my cardiologist dropped a bombshell during my annual checkup. After reviewing my cholesterol levels, he asked about my breakfast habits and specifically how many eggs I was eating weekly. When I mentioned my daily 2-egg breakfast routine, I expected him to lecture me about cholesterol and heart disease. Instead, his response completely changed everything I thought I knew about eggs and cardiovascular health. What he told me that day contradicts decades of dietary advice that many of us still follow religiously. For over 40 years, eggs were vilified as cholesterol bombs that would clog our arteries and cause heart attacks. The American Heart Association once recommended limiting egg consumption to just 3 per week. This advice stemmed from early research in the 1960s that seemed to link dietary cholesterol directly to blood cholesterol levels and heart disease risk. However, newer research reveals a much more complex and surprising picture. Here's what modern science actually shows about eggs and heart health. A landmark study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 215,000 people for up to 32 years. Researchers found no significant association between egg consumption and heart disease or stroke risk in healthy individuals. The study tracked participants eating up to 1 egg daily compared to those avoiding eggs entirely. The results challenged everything we thought we knew about dietary cholesterol and cardiovascular risk. Even more surprising, some participants showed slight improvements in certain cardiovascular risk markers when consuming eggs regularly as part of a balanced diet. The key revelation involves understanding how our bodies actually process dietary cholesterol versus the cholesterol our liver produces naturally. About 75% of the cholesterol in your bloodstream comes from your own liver production, not from foods you eat. When you consume dietary cholesterol, your liver typically reduces its own cholesterol production to maintain balance. This feedback mechanism explains why eating cholesterol-rich foods doesn't automatically translate to higher blood cholesterol levels for most people. Our bodies are remarkably good at self-regulation when functioning properly. However, about 25% of the population shows heightened sensitivity to dietary cholesterol, meaning their blood levels do respond more significantly to food intake. Eggs provide exceptional nutritional value that often gets overlooked in cholesterol discussions. 1 large egg contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein source comparable to meat or dairy. Eggs also provide choline, which supports brain function and liver health. The yolk specifically contains lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that support eye health and may reduce age-related macular degeneration risk, according to research from the National Eye Institute. Vitamin 12, and selenium in eggs support immune function, energy metabolism, and thyroid health respectively. Preparation methods significantly impact eggs' health effects more than most people realize. Scrambled eggs cooked in butter or oil add saturated fats and calories that can affect cardiovascular risk factors. Boiled, poached, or dry scrambled eggs provide nutrition without additional fats. Combining eggs with vegetables increases nutrient absorption and provides fiber that supports heart health. My breakfast shifted to veggie-packed omelets cooked with minimal oil or butter. Avoiding processed breakfast meats like bacon or sausage alongside eggs eliminates additional sodium, preservatives, and saturated fats that genuinely do increase cardiovascular risk. Individual responses to egg consumption vary significantly based on genetics, overall diet quality, and existing health conditions. People with diabetes may need more careful monitoring, as some studies suggest slightly increased cardiovascular risk in this population when consuming higher amounts of eggs. Those with familial hypercholesterolemia, a genetic condition affecting cholesterol metabolism, may need to limit dietary cholesterol more strictly than the general population. Existing heart disease, high blood pressure, or other cardiovascular risk factors warrant individualized dietary approaches rather than following general population recommendations. The Mediterranean diet research provides valuable context for understanding eggs within overall dietary patterns. Populations following traditional Mediterranean eating patterns, which include moderate egg consumption alongside vegetables, olive oil, fish, and whole grains, show remarkably low rates of heart disease. This suggests that individual foods matter less than overall dietary quality and lifestyle factors. Eggs can be part of a heart-healthy diet when combined with other nutritious choices.